Is it true that it rains diamonds on Saturn? Diamonds big enough to be worn by Hollywood film stars could be raining down on Saturn and Jupiter. U.S. scientists have calculated. New atmospheric data for the gas giants indicates that carbon is abundant in its dazzling crystal form. They say, what planet is rich in diamonds? High-pressure experiments suggest large amounts of diamonds are formed from methane on the ice giant planets Uranus and Neptune, while some planets and other planetary systems may be almost pure diamond. What rains on Mars? At present, Mars' water appears to be trapped in its polar ice caps and possibly below the surface. Because of Mars' very low atmospheric pressure, any water that tried to exist on the surface would quickly boil away. Atmosphere as well as around mountain peaks. No precipitation falls, however. What does it rain on Venus? The surface of Venus can be accurately described as a hellish and unforgiving place. Verdict: it does rain sulfuric acid on Venus, but not on the surface, rather at 25 Kelvin m high in the atmosphere. The sulfur may come from volcanic eruptions. Which planet is full of gold? Well, at current market prices, 16 Psyche contain enough gold and other precious metals to be worth roughly $700 quintillion, which is enough to give every single human being on this planet a private fortune of nearly $100 billion. What planet is made of gold? There is an asteroid with a metal composition that lurks around between Mars and Jupiter while orbiting the Sun, and it is made up mainly of gold. Named Psyche 16, it was first discovered in 1852 by Italian astronomer Annibale Gasparis, and he named the asteroid after the Greek goddess of soul Psyche. What planet is full of water? Earth. Earth is the only planet in our solar system that has stable bodies of liquid water on the surface. On any other planet or moon, asteroid, liquid water would immediately evaporate or freeze. What rains on Pluto? But conditions on distant planets in our solar system remain a mystery. Although most scientists believe it doesn't rain on Pluto, this faraway dwarf planet experiences its own unique weather patterns, including snowfall and seasonal temperature changes. Can you breathe on Mars? The atmosphere on Mars is mostly made of carbon dioxide. It is also 100 times thinner than Earth's atmosphere, so even if it did have a similar composition to the air here, humans would be unable to breathe it to survive. Does it snow on Mars? Precipitation comes as powerful storms, not gentle drifts, on the red planet. Mars has surprisingly powerful snowstorms, which form at night. Although the planet has relatively little water vapor in its atmosphere, clouds of water ice crystals can still develop. Does it rain for 7 years on Venus? It had been raining for 7 years. Thousands upon thousands of days compounded and filled from one end to the other with rain. The colonist children of Venus have never seen anything but rain, and they wake to the tatting drum, the endless shaking down of clear bead necklaces upon the roof, the walk, the gardens. What rains on Uranus? At first glance, Uranus and Neptune are just bland, boring balls of uninteresting molecules. But hiding beneath the outer layers of those worlds, there may be something spectacular. A constant train of diamonds. What planet can support life? Earth. Understanding planetary habitability is partly an extrapolation of the conditions on Earth, as this is the only planet known to support life. Is gold on the moon? Golden opportunity on the moon. The moon isn't so barren after all. A 2009 NASA mission in which a rocket slammed into the moon and a second spacecraft studied the blast revealed that the lunar surface contains an array of compounds, including gold, silver, and mercury, according to PBS. Who owns the moon? The short answer is that no one owns the moon. That's because of a piece of international law. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967, put forward by the United Nations, says that space belongs to no one country. Is there a planet made of diamond? Award-winning space photos reveal glory of the cosmos. NASA has taken a closer look at 55 Cancri, an exoplanet that earned the nickname Diamond Planet due to research that suggests it has a carbon-rich composition. How did Earth get gold? All of the gold found on Earth came from the debris of dead stars. As the Earth formed, heavy elements such as iron and gold sank toward the planet's core. If no other event had occurred, there would be no gold in the Earth's crust. But around 4 billion years ago, Earth was bombarded by asteroid impacts.